very warm good morning to all. I'm Shiva and I'm here with my wonderful team for conducting today's morning assembly. October 17th is also known as International Poverty Eradication Day, which is the theme of our morning assembly. As we all know, no program can be started without remembering the Almighty. So now I would like to call Levina K for the prayer song, followed by Jessica with the school prayer. Please do sing along.
School prayer. Father of our mercies, I offer you my studies and our duties. Bless and institution, our teachers and our students. May this school always be the home of truth, wisdom, faith and excellence. Help me to build the whole community. Inspire many to do good and follow true. Kindly lead and bless us all. Amen.
Pledge means an oath to fulfill our duties. So here comes Aditya with the national pledge.
National pledge. India is my country and all Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and very heritage. Shall always try to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers and all others respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and to my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity alone, that's my happiness. Jai Hind.
And meaningful thought has a unique place in our life. So here comes Tasmay for the thought of the day.
Good morning everyone. I am Tasmay Chebindram. I am a grade 1 student. The thought of the day is, all of us do not have equal talent, but all of us have equal opportunity to develop our talent. It means our success depends on how we utilize the time to work on our talents. If you really want to develop your talent, first decide your goals, then believe in yourself and never give up. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you, Tasmay. So here comes Emmanuel Anthony George with the word of the day.
I'm Emmanuel Just Anthony George. Today's word of the day is eradicate. I repeat, eradicate. The spelling is E-R-A-D-I-C-A-T-E. Its meaning is to get rid of or destroy something completely. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Emmanuel. To update us with the latest news, I invite Jeff.
Morning all. Today's news. Hyderabad records at 191.8 millimeter of rainfall, which is the wettest October day since 1903. Death toll in explosion at Aligarh's Delhi gate rises to 4, 12 injured. Man alleges health department after it failed to contact him after he tested COVID positive. LiQWYD, run by 22 law students from across the country, explains complex legal topics into single language in a bid to make the laws more accessible to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. This International Day for the Eradication of Poverty, held annually on 17th October, presents an opportunity to acknowledge the struggle of people living in poverty, concerns heard, and a moment to recognize that poverty eradication is the responsibility for each one of us. To know more about International Poverty Eradication Day, let us welcome Malayga for a short speech.
Respected CEO, principal, teachers, and my dear friends. A warm good morning to you all. Today, I am going to speak about the poverty eradication. On every October 17, we are celebrating the International Day for Poverty Eradication.
We can define poverty as a condition where the basic needs of a family like food, shelter, clothing, and education are not fulfilled. Various causes of poverty but most important is population. Other causes are lack of education, wars, natural disaster, etc. The government of India took several measures to eradicate poverty from our country. In India, 60% of the population still dependent of agriculture. Government has taken sanitary measures to promote agriculture. Government also opened the ration shops. The measures include providing free and compulsory education children up to 14 years old. Scholarship to deserving children, providing subsidized houses for poor people, etc. We can also contribute to control poverty. For example, we can simply donate our old clothes to poor people. We can also sponsor the education of a poor child. Or we can utilize our free time by teaching poor students. Remember, before we waste food, somebody is still sleeping hungry. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Malayga.
Good morning all. Today I, Vanshika Ivy of grade 2 is going to talk about the poverty eradication. International Poverty Eradication Day will be held all over the world on 17th October. It is officially declared by the United Nations. It is to celebrate victims of poverty, hunger, violence and fear. One of the main goals is to let people hear poor voice and raise their awareness about the need for the eradication of poverty. Poverty is a country lacking a certain amount of material wealth or money. Poverty reduction is a major goal and challenge for many international organizations. The main reasons of poverty in India are increase in population, increase in price, unemployment and underemployment, low productivity in agriculture. The government of India took many schemes to eradicate poverty from India. Some of them are Jawahar Gram Samardhi Yojana, National Old Age Pension Scheme, National Family Benefit Scheme, National Maternity Benefit Scheme, Annapurna, etc. Poverty is a social evil. We can also contribute to control it. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Vanshika. Now I invite Tanmay for book review.
Good morning to all. My name is Tanmay. I am a grade 1 student. Today I will be reviewing the Little Red Riding Hood. It is written by Charles Perrault. I read this book because ravaged grandma's home before her. The big bad wolf swallowed her grandma. When Little Red Riding Hood reached there, the big bad wolf swallowed her too. In the end, a woodcutter is saving Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma. The best part of the story is when the woodcutter cuts open the wolf's belly and take out Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma. This is my favorite book. You will also love it. Reading is a good habit because it helps to improve our language and vocabulary. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Now, I invite Sheena Miss for a talk on our theme.
Good morning to all, respected CEO, principal, teachers and my dear students. Hope you all are healthy and safe. The observance of the International Day for Eradication of Poverty can be traced back to 17 October 1987. UNESCO was convinced that the sustainable fight against poverty required the strengthening of individual capacities through education, science and support. These are sources of employment as well as pride and dignity. Ending poverty is not just helping the poor, it is giving every woman and man the chance to live with dignity. By eradicating poverty, all humanity will be transformed. Theme for last year's International Day for the Eradication of Poverty was acting together to empower children, their families and communities to end poverty. Reasons for poverty are increased rate of rising population, less productivity in agriculture, less utilization of resources, short rate of economic development, increasing price rise. UNICEF particularly works together to eradicate poverty in all forms everywhere by the year 2030. So let's work together for poverty eradication. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Miss. Now I welcome our dear principal for his message.
Dear respected CEO, teachers and loving children. In today's assembly, we think about eradication of poverty. It is a very important problem that is to be addressed. Have you ever experienced poverty? I think it is unlikely. You might not have eaten something someday because either you did not like the dish or you did not feel like eating. Abstaining from eating is not poverty. You are hungry and you want to eat, but you do not have anything to eat. You do not have any earning to afford eating. Then it is poverty. About 60 crore people around the world are experiencing absolute poverty. Many more are undergoing relative poverty and situational poverty. Once there was a photograph circulated widely which showed a dying child, of course, due to poverty, and a vulture waiting for the child to die so that it can eat it up. How gruesome! The origin of the photograph was from Africa. Burundi, Somalia, and Eritrea are some of the poorest countries in the world. In India too, things are not very bright. 21% of our population is struggling for food. In our elite Kerala, don't you remember the instance that somebody died of poverty? Don't you remember a tribal man was hacked to death as he was reported to have stolen a little rice for eating? Poverty will drive us to do heinous things. It will breed crime. It will choke us. Moreover, it creates inhuman situation. Shall we stop it? We may not be able to wipe out poverty from the world, but we can do whatever we can. We have to. We can make sure that nobody is starving in our neighborhood. When our brethren are starving, how can we have grand celebrations? When we see the pathetic look on the faces of the poor, how can we enjoy sumptuous meals? My dear children, I'm sure you are going to be great. The misery you see around should make your eyes suffused. Learn to share. Learn to wipe the tears from the eyes of the downtrodden. Become bread for many. You will be able to see poverty is disappearing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let us now stand in attention remembering the greatness and the beauty of our country as Irene sings the national anthem. We were blessed today to remember our duties towards poverty eradication. Let us keep all the thoughts we heard today in our mind and act rightfully. We have reached the end of our assembly. Thank you to all the participants and viewers. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.